Hi, yo, good morning, you guys. Bro, I want to talk to you guys about if do I consider myself a polyglot? And honestly, the short answer is yes and no, because I like to study languages. You see, I like to study languages because languages, they interest me. They fascinate me. You know, and it brings me closer to like connecting with different people or different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as the polyglot thing goes, some people they think that you gotta like have some type of high proficiency in multiple languages just to like they think that you have to. Sorry, there was dogs right there. I had to make sure they weren't gonna get on my ass, but had to make sure they won't get on my ass. But anyways, bro, many people think that you have to have some type of high proficiency to be considered a polyglot in like multiple languages and stuff. But maybe, just maybe, what if you are able to use different languages in your everyday life, which is that describes me. That describes me, Trey. Cause like for example, yesterday, even though I'm just now starting to learn Haitian Creole, I'm able to use it in a casual setting, like at work. You know, this Haitian woman, she was asking to for me to make some water for her, so I did it. You know what I'm saying? I could tell she don't really speak that good of English, but I literally said, with a little bit of Creole that I know, I said, ou ka parler avec en Creole. You can speak to me in Creole. You know what I'm saying? Then we had a whole little Creole conversation based off that. I asked her some questions, that I was curious about, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, Kijon Udi Sa, like she had the water in her hand, even though I already knew what the word for water meant. I just wanted to have a conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? So that type of thing. And like, for example, last night when I was at work again, I worked 2 shifts last night. I pulled a double. So this woman, she don't speak English. Matter of fact, she don't speak English at all. She only knows like a few words. And then my manager, she speaks Spanish as well as English. Her son, my manager's son, who also was on the clock at the time, don't speak Spanish. He don't speak Spanish. But the Latina woman and him, they were in the kitchen together. She called me over there because she knew that I spoke Spanish. Well, at least I was proficient enough in Spanish. She called me over there to translate for her. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, isn't it? A Latina woman asking an American male to translate for her for another Latino. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? But you know what I'm saying? I'm able to use my languages in casual settings. So I think I could be wrong. Because I don't know everything. But I think that's the basis for like being a polyglot. But anyways, the titles don't even make a difference. I don't really care for the titles. I just like to learn languages, you know what I'm saying? So do I consider myself a polyglot? Yes and no. Short answer. But what can I say? What else can I say in this video about polyglots? I do believe, because I was watching some videos about it, that the polyglots that make the videos just for the clout, just for the notoriety and recognition, that's cool and all, but you got to ask yourself, why are you really learning this language? Is it really to communicate with others, or are you using it just to flex? I don't know if I'm even saying this right, because if one could look at me and say the same about me, like, oh, he's just trying to flex, even though, nah, that's not what I'm trying to do. Because okay, I feel like the flexing, I mean, not the flex, but the notoriety, depending on who you are and your personality, is going to come with it. Because when I start speaking Creole, when I want to practice with a native speaker, I'm very discreet about it. But for some reason, they all everyone always flocks around and tries to help me, actually. Like the Haitian women I was talking to, I was trying to talk to this Haitian girl just to get some practice in, and then all the other coworkers, they seen that, and they started like, you know, flocking over. It was trying to help me and stuff, because they seen I was struggling. So I guess it kind of comes with it. But I do agree with one YouTuber that said a lot of these polyglots, they learn how to say a few phrases in multiple languages and call themselves polyglots, and try to make it seem like they know the language proficiently when they really don't. So, but I'm truthful, I'm honest. I'm very proficient in Spanish. Then French is a second, and then third is I would say it's German, but now, because I'm realizing that Haitian Creole is so easy, and I'm able to create a lot of sentences by myself, that I'm starting to get proficient in Haitian Creole. So Spanish, French, Haitian Creole. That's 3 languages. So that's why I kind of like, I'm kind of half in the middle with the polyglot situation, but I am bilingual, obviously. But the main part about it is I like to learn different languages, you know, because it's fascinating. It's fascinating to learn how others think, because whether you know it or not, the way we view life is because of the language that we speak. Like, for example, in English, we say, I like you. In Spanish, they don't say that. They say, you bring pleasure to me. That's a different way. That's a different way of thinking. Yeah, like another example, in Spanish, they use the verb bajar to say get out. When we say get out of the car, we got out of the car. But they use the verb bajar. Bajar, for the most part, is used to say get down, from somewhere. So in their mind, getting out of the car does not exist, but getting down from the car does exist. And I have a little example, a little story to back that up. I used to talk to this Latina back when I was probably like 19, 20 years old. She speaks fluent English. Like, she was born and raised in America. Her parents were not, though. They mainly speak Spanish in her household. So when she speaks English, I can hear the Spanish influence in her voice. Like, not in her voice, but in the way that she speaks. Because she would literally say, she was like, oh, you're about to get down? She'll accidentally say that sometimes. And me, being a Spanish learner, I know that she's trying to say, oh, you're about to get out. If you feel me? You know, it's a lot of examples like that I have. But that's just one. But anyways, at the end of every video, I do want to encourage everybody to pick up a new language, because language do open doors for everybody. And sorry for talking like I'm some type of nerd. If I sound like a nerd, I apologize. But that's how I talk when I'm really serious about a particular subject. But I am from South Georgia. I do have a southern vernacular, a southern dialect, which I do bring out a lot of the times when I'm around my family, or around my close friends. And I say, I say certain things like, you know, for sure, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, over yonder. You know, I talk like that from time to time, but I try not to, even though that's where I'm from. I'm from South Georgia. A lot of people think I'm Haitian. A lot of people think I'm Dominican just because I can speak those languages. But nope, straight from Georgia, straight from the South. But I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day.